Good morning. It is March 8th, and we are on day 49. So yesterday, oh yeah, what time is it? Let's see, it's time to get out the door. It's 10:40, it's 10:24. I know I said I was gonna get up early and go out the door and stuff like that and try and get more kilometers and stuff like that. But when I was doing the calculation, if you watched yesterday's videos, at the very end of the video, I decided to do some calculations when I was editing it. And I threw in how far I actually need to go each day to actually get all the way down to the south and then back up to the border crossing. And I calculated out how many kilometers I would need to do to make it by the 25th. And it only came out to like 24 kilometers a day, and I could easily make it by the 25th. So I guess I should have done these calculations a little earlier to realize how much time I really did have, which is good. That means I can slow everything down. I was like, well, if I don't need to get up so dang early tomorrow, I won't, because I still didn't go to bed till a little past 1 o'clock yesterday. Because I don't think I started uploading until midnight, so it takes about half an hour, and then watch some YouTube and all that stuff, and before you know it, it's 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, so I guess I should have really done the calculations earlier and realized, but I'm making it up as I go along. That's just honestly, I don't really know which route I'm taking. I don't know what I'm going to be seeing along the way. I don't know what I'm going to be filming. When I do film something, I realize, oh, I should drop a pin, and then I can put that in in the video where the location is, because some of these spots are pretty nice, But so yeah, I got plenty of time. So maybe, yeah, I'm just not pressed for time, so that's a good thing. Other than that, I didn't really plan out the route I'm taking at all. Because it's a pretty straight shot from here. It's the QL60. Yeah, the QL60 is the one that I'm going to be on for the majority of the time. There's several river crossings that I have to do. So it's either bridge or ferry. I'm going to have a ferry that I need to a double ferry, I think, that I need to come up to here after I cross the two bridges and stuff, because this is right where the rivers run out into the ocean. So, and I'm just going to stay along this line until I hit Mau or MAU. Mau. That's about as far south as I want to go. Otherwise, I'll have to do 98 kilometers straight out to nothing, and then 98 just to get to the very, very tip, and then 98 kilometers back, which would be an extra 4 days. But I'll think about doing that when I get out there. If I do that, I have to do a water carry and everything, because there's nothing out there. Mau is the last spot that has any type of stores for food and all that stuff. And then I'll be heading up north on the QL, what is that, the QL80? Yeah, it looks like the QL80, and following that along the coast until I get up there, up to the border crossing. So since I got the time, yeah, I just keep waking up at the time I usually do. There's no sense in putting in 80, 90 kilometers a day and then getting to the border super early. So, yeah, I just take my time, enjoy my time, and probably do a little more camping from here on out, because the accommodations, the affordable accommodations, I'll start creeping over the $10 mark, which is, there's nothing wrong with it. I could pay it, but if I find a good camping spot, I can also just camp. So, yeah, if it's not under $10, then I'll just hang a hammock from the tree, unless the weather calls for something different that I go indoors. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm gonna get out there, hit it, I'm all pretty well packed up. I threw everything in my bag before turning this thing on. Yeah, I don't think I got much more to add, so let's hit the road. Let's start this adventure. All right. It's 1:05 and this trip's been one bridge after the other I think I've been over like 7, maybe possibly 8 bridges. I mean decent bridges, not just like drainage bridges. There's several of those I've went over, but this one doesn't look like it's going to be fun though, right here. That one looks steep as hell. I'm not sure how good that comes, and that doesn't have no shoulder. So, well, yeah, that looks very steep. I'm not sure how well that you can pick that up on this, but yeah, that's gonna be fun. Well, not that bad. It looked a lot steeper from a distance than it actually was. I didn't have to get off and push at all. Yeah, so I made it to the top of the bridge.
It's literally amazing here in Vietnam how much of a difference just one street over makes, from a busy freeway or highway to roads like this. I mean, beautiful roads like this. It's going on 3 o'clock right now. I'm in a spot called Draveen. I started heading this way because I found like a affordable hotel, but I didn't realize it's for tomorrow. Seems like everything's sold out tonight. The sun baked me, so if you notice, like here, I was in my shorts. I was in my shorts, but I had to change to like long pants. Trying to see how to get an angle here. Long pants and long shirt, or not long sleeve, but to cover up the spots that are getting burnt. So like I got burnt, it peeled, and the new skin underneath it is also getting burnt, like pretty bad. So I was looking at one of the hotels, which I thought was affordable, and I was heading this way, and that's how I ended up on that very nice road and everything like that. But I didn't realize that what I was looking at was for tomorrow night. So tonight there's nothing really. There might be something going on in town or something, because it seems like everything's getting sold out. So I'm just going to push ahead. That's what I'm going to do. Since it's only 3 o'clock, I still got 3 hours to burn up. So that's why I covered myself up. Instead of hiding from the sun, I'm just going to roll with it, you know. And just hope it doesn't keep me up at night. And I'll find somewhere along the way to throw up my hammock. But I think that's what my plan is right now. It could always change, so you'll find out if it changes. Anyway, I'm going to have some noodles. That's what I stopped for. And then I'm going to push ahead. But Travane is very nice. It's a sleepy little town, and it's actually very nice. Yeah, it's definitely a hidden gem.
có điện cho cha không? Điện mới tao tắt nguồn à, tao dặn tao tắt nguồn nổi à. Nấu quá. Chào điện được, cha đi làm cha đâu biết. Nhấn hai con điện đi chứ cha đi làm xa hai mà.
All right, well, good news actually. I was planning on pedaling my ass out of here and finding a tree to hang from with my hammock, just because everything was out over $10 or sold out, like I was just saying earlier. But as I was literally out there just like filming the last like one of the temples I was passing by, this is like right across the street. This weird little hostel slash hotel slash boarding room or whatever, and it was only $9. And actually, if you look behind me, there's a sign that says like $80 or 80,000 for 2 hours, and then 10,000 for every hour after that, but right here, day and night for 230,000, which comes out $9. So, yeah, I figured, hey, it's at the $10 mark, right? It's under $10. So, I went ahead and got this place. I only made about 50 kilometers today. Went over a whole lot of bridges, a lot of up, a lot of down, but. Not a bad day. It was just the sun started baking me really hard, and I was wearing my shorts again. And I'll give you a little tour of what just happened to me. This is the new skin that came through, and it's already burnt. So I had to bust out and that's the new skin, and that's already burnt. The old sunburn peeled back, and the new one, yeah, got burnt up. The replacement skin's already going through hell. Anyway, yeah, okay, so I made 50 kilometers today. I'm still in Traveen, just a little, yeah, I'm still in Traveen. Tomorrow I follow, I'm on the HL13, which the HL13, the QL60, and there's another side road, QL54. All kind of head at the same area. There's a double ferry crossing that I have to do tomorrow, and since it's 5:07 right now, I got here only about 10 minutes ago. I was updating my Google Maps, but so that's the plan for tomorrow. I'll just keep following this. I'll get when I cross the ferry, I'll be on the QL60, it looks like, and I'm just going to keep following this south. That's pretty well it. That's the only thing I really have to talk about. If you guys are actually in the description, I mentioned that I update and I keep a journal on my folders. So the Vietnam folder that the link is to looks like this when you pull it up. So each day I actually, even if I don't post this, I still update each blue spot. Let's see, each blue spot is where I stayed. I'll cut in like a screenshot here. Each spot I stayed for the night, and then usually there's some type of description down below it. So each spot has a description of basically what it is, what I did for the day, how many kilometers, any highlights or anything like that. It's fairly boring. It's just it's a way of keeping a digital journey. diary, and I figured I might as well just share it with all you guys.
So I'll cut this in real quick. When you pull up my folder, you'll see something like this. Like I said, each blue dot is actually where I stayed. I started way up here in the north at Kaobong. I landed in Hanoi, right? So if you look at the days in Hanoi, they'll be like night number 1. That's the night I spent there. And then I went up to Hagayang, and I did the loop up there. Came down, did the Kaobong, bought my bicycle there, did the loop there in Kaobong. But anytime you want to access any of the days, you can pull it up, and it'll tell you my location. But also right here, it says there's notes, so you can pull it up. And if you look real close here, I'm sorry if it's blurry, I'm trying to see if I can focus it. It says the date is up top, the night, so night 25, so that's how many nights I've been in Vietnam total. Day 1, that means this is the first day of my trip. So day is how many days I've been on the actual bicycle, right? The nights is how many nights I've spent total in Vietnam. So, and then it just like says this morning I tied off my backpack to my bicycle and started pedaling south, yada 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 yada, all the way down. And yeah, so feel free to look through my travel journeys, and like I said, you can pull them up anywhere you want and just see what the notes are for the day. And when you do, right here, it is so 2/8/2025, night 45, but day 21 of the journey, bicycle journey. The longest and most terrible day yet, so yeah. All right, I'm going on 4 minutes now. I'm gonna cut it off here and say good night, y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow and all that fun stuff.